Assalamu alaikum, I'm Sadaan Khan and welcome to another episode of All of Your Business with Mehtab Haider sahab. Sir, Saudi Arabia has rolled over 5 billion in deposits for another 3 years. How important is this for Pakistan's external financing position?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Governor State Bank of Pakistan, Jameel Ahmed Saab, disclosed an important development that Pakistan's external debt servicing requirements decreased from $26.5 billion in last financial year 25-26 to $21.5 billion in ongoing financial year. And this decrease he has mainly attributed to decrease in the interest rate in international market, as well as some other developments. For instance, Pakistan's deposits from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have been rolled over for 3 years period up to 2028. Earlier, Pakistan requires to get rollover on annual basis, but now Pakistan has obtained a breathing space because Islamabad will not be required to go to the Riyadh on per annum basis. For next 3 years, this $5 billion deposits has been rolled over. There are remaining $3 billion as well as the $4 billion deposit. $3 billion belong to the Saudi Arabia and $4 billion is Pakistan has obtained from China. So in totality, Pakistan deposits are hovering around $12 billion. He also disclosed that Pakistan has repaid $1.3 billion as a principal amount of Chinese commercial loan, and in totality to the tune of $1.4 billion, and a loan in July 2026, Pakistan was able to repay $2.2 billion. So, keeping in view the overall deposits of $12 billion and $2.2 billion of this repayment, so now Pakistan will have to repay around $7 billion in remaining 11 months period. It means that Pakistan's external debt servicing requirement for next 11 months has been decreased drastically, and it will provide a breathing space to the government of Pakistan. Now, he made another disclosure that in last 3 years period, State Bank of Pakistan has purchased $28 billion from interbank market, and now from onwards, when there has been a decrease on the external debt servicing requirement, now the State Bank of Pakistan will focus to accumulate foreign exchange reserves, which are hovering around at the moment $17.2 billion held by the State Bank of Pakistan, which at one point of time, 1 month back, had already touched $18 billion mark. But in July, we have repaid a major heavy repayments on account of Chinese financing as well as the other debt obligations. This Chinese loan is going to be provided by the Chinese banks in weeks ahead. So again, Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves will rise, and it will create a buffer to face any exogenous shocks, keeping in view the escalating rising prices of the fuel in international market, and it will provide some kind of solace and relief to the economic managers that Pakistan can absorb this escalated fuel price burden, because we will have import bill requirement of 3 months period. So it will help Pakistan to face any external shock on external account of the economy.
Right, sir. Sir, with ADB support, Pakistan is expected to upgrade its border infrastructure. Sir, how would this improve the regional trade and economic connectivity?
There is an initiative of Asian Development Bank that is called CARIC, and they are connecting the Central Asian states with the South Asia, and I have personally seen some of their regional connectivity projects. For instance, they have undertaken a connectivity project between Tajikistan and Uzbekistan and some other regional states. That is called CARIC, and under the CARIC they have shown their interest in Pakistan. They have earlier financed and provided loans to Pakistan under the CARIC initiative, because Pakistan is also part of the CARIC countries, and its headquarter is based in the Central Asian states. So it is an initiative to ensure connectivity of all sorts, especially through rail, through road, and through sea, and through air connectivity among all the regional states. Aid is not the solution, trade is the solution, and inter-regional connectivity will provide creating opportunities for all countries of this part of the world, because when Asia and Central Asia will connect with each other, it will create new opportunities for all countries. So they have already financed some of the logistics projects in Pakistan bordering areas, and now Minister for Commerce Jam Kamal Saab has met with the Asian Development Bank, and Asian Development Bank is exploring new opportunities in order to build infrastructure at the bordering areas of Pakistan, especially through Afghanistan and then beyond the Central Asian republics. There are some alternate routes connecting with the Central Asian states. So that is the way forward when Pakistan's reliance through regional connectivity can increase, and it really can yield positive results for this part of the world.
Right, sir. Sir, the government plans to establish 7 AI hubs across Pakistan to support startups and innovation. Sir, could this be a game changer for Pakistan's tech sector?
I think AI is the future of Pakistan, because there are multiple structural problems facing by Pakistan's on every sector of the economy, and this technology and AI can provide a solution. At the initial stage, Government of Pakistan has decided to establish AI hubs in major Islamabad, as well as 4 major capitals of the provincial capitals, as well as in AJK and Gilgit-Baltistan. And under these AI hubs, they are going to start around 500 and more than 500 AI hubs, where at the initial, in 2 years period, and in the first year, they are going to establish 150 AI hubs, where they are going to provide seed money and grants to the startups. It can build a narrative and ecosystem to bring the desired change for establishing AI and for establishing and promoting artificial intelligence as well as technology in Pakistan.
Right, sir. So the government says energy reforms have reduced circular debt by nearly 780 billion. How big is this achievement and can it be sustained?
This monster of circular debt is really hampering the energy sector. And according to the Ministry of Power, and its spokesman stated that they have reduced the circular debt, and especially the losses of the discos have been reduced by half. I think it is the achievement in the right direction, but there is a need to do more. For instance, there is a need to reduce the pace of accumulation of the circular debt, because government of Pakistan is still providing a subsidy in order to curtail the monster of the circular debt. So there is a need to reduce the cost of generation in Pakistan, and for which Pakistan will have to ensure a energy mix in which the cost of producing electricity can be decreased. Then Pakistan will have to reduce its transmission as well as distribution losses in order to curtail the circular debt on sustained basis. Until and unless we are going to curtail this loss at hemorrhage on account of economy, it will be difficult to curtail and eliminate the circular debt on sustained basis. So we have achieved some progress, but there is a long way to go.
Right, sir. A Saudi-US consortium plans to build a 5 billion refinery outside the Strait of Hormuz. Is this a sign that energy companies are becoming more cautious about geopolitical risks?
Of course, they are cautious about the geopolitical risk because there is a blockade of Strait of Hormuz, and they are exploring the options of alternate routes as well as the path through which their reliance can be reduced on that path, and they are exploring that instead of facing this blockade, they are exploring for alternate routes, and that is the one way of option to explore that those refineries can be established on the alternate routes through which they can provide the supply to the world without facing any blockade.